Hello Excel friends! In this tutorial I will teach you how to prepare a comparative report between our actual and our budget. I am using the report that we have generated during our previous tutorials, and from here we will create a budget table. I have already prepared one, but we'll just do some modifications so that you will see how we do it. And afterwards, then we will extract the data using Power Query, connect to our tables inside our data model, and generate the comparative report. Now let's do this. So this is the budget table that I have created, but from here we will add one more month. Okay, so we'll just copy this one. I have just extracted some accounts from our chart of accounts, so we could generate the report that I want to show you. Okay, so this one we will change this one to August using the edit function, comma, and we'll add 1 month to this. Copy this one here, paste as values, and we have our budget for August. Let's delete this one. Let's change some of the amounts using random amounts. You'll use run between let's say 100,000 and 200,000, and let's round the result to the nearest 100. So we have the random amounts. Let's just convert this one to values, and we have our random amounts for the month of August. Let's delete that space, and okay. So we already have a table for our budget from June to August. So be sure to date your month with the first day of the month. Okay, so we already have our budget table, and we will save this one, and we will extract the data using Power Query. Let's close this one, and this is our file, and this is the queries that are found inside our data model. Now let's extract the data from our budget. So data, get data from file, from workbook, and then choose the file that is inside here. This is the budget. Let's click import, click sheet 1, and click transform. So I hope that by this time you're already a bit more comfortable. If you are following our tutorial from tutorial 1 to 2, you should be more comfortable now in using Power Query. So let's rename this one to budget, and that's it. So let's just load this one to our data model. Click close and load to, then only create a connection, add this to data model, and click OK. So it's now inside our data model. Then let's now connect this new table to our existing tables inside our data model. Click Power Pivot, Manage, and click Diagram View. Then this are our tables inside the data model, and we added this new one, the budget. So let's connect our budget to our chart of accounts. So account title to account title. Then let's also connect this one to our date table. So from date table date to budget date. Now we have connected our new table to the other tables. Then let's click our data view diagram and select budget. Let's create an explicit measure that will extract the amount inside this table. So let's call our amount budget amount colon equal sign sum our budget amount, and then close, and then enter. So we now have our budget amount. Okay, so let's close this one. Now we are ready to prepare our comparative report. Let's close this queries and connection. Let's copy this here. Let's increase the width. Then here we'll call this one actual. Then expand this one. Let's merge this, copy it here, and let's call this one budget. Okay. Okay, so from here we're going to freeze this one, the view, freeze pane, freeze. Okay, and we're ready to go. Okay, so as you saw our budget table that we've created, we've just placed some budget on the expense portion. So let's extract the data from our budget table here. So it's just very simple. What we are going to do is just to copy the formula inside our actual and change some of the references to our budget table, and that's it. So let's do this, copy and paste it here. So of course the amount after we pasted it in this cell still refers back to our actual amount. Now to change it to our budget amount, let's just make some changes here. So let's examine. Our data model is still the same. The measure that we're going to use is no longer the total but the budget amount. The budget amount. Okay. And instead of trans data, which contains our actual amount, we will use budget. Okay, and that's it. We're done. It's just as easy as that. Okay, then enter. Okay, copy. Then the formula for our total, let's just copy this one down here, copy, and down here let's also copy the totals. Let's copy the formula down. That's it. Okay, Maybe you're wondering why are there no amounts that are being shown. Yeah, of course, because the budget that we've done covers from June 1, 2014 to August of 2014. So if we are going to change this one to June 1, 2014 to June 30 of 2014, then bam, the amount will be there. So easy. Okay, so if we'll change this one to, of course, to August 1, 2014 to August 30, 2014, and of course the data will also be shown. Okay, so to demonstrate to you that this is really extracting the data inside our budget table, we will extract the data from September 1, 2014 to September 30, 2014. And of course, there are no data inside there. So let's open our budget table. Then add another month. Let's say from here. Okay, then increase it to 1 month using edate, comma 1, that is adding 1 month to the date. Copy and then paste as values. So it's now we have now our budget for the month of September. Then we will change the amount using rand between function. Rand between maybe 150,000 to let's say 250,000. Yeah, and let's round the result to the nearest, let's say nearest tens. No, let's say nearest 100. Okay, copy down, then let's convert it into values, paste as values. Okay, remove the empty row. So we have the budget for the month of September already. Let's save this one. Let's click, and then you see we don't have the amounts yet. But if we will click on data and click refresh all, of course, after we have refreshed the data, then amounts will appear. So it's as easy as that. Now this is on the level of these accounts, but we can always do a comparative reports based on another granularity. Say for example, we want to extract the data and produce a comparative report using the lowest account, which is the account title itself. Let's say, okay, so we'll just let's say just for demonstration purposes, we will insert here a row and copy from our budget table. Let's say we want this one, regular, Control C, and place it here. Yeah, so at this level, as you can see, this level of the chart of account is on the FS subclass 3 level, but this one is on the account title level. So if you want to produce a report that compares the actual versus the budget, or any report, with this level of granularity, all you're going to do is just to replace the level of granularity or the reference in your chart of accounts. So if we're going to copy this down, of course, we won't get any number. But since the level of this one is no longer the subclass 3, but this is the account title. So we'll change that one to account title instead of subclass 3, then enter, and amounts will appear. So that is for the month of September 2014. So if we'll try to look at the amounts inside our budget, and that would be for the month of September, the salaries and wages, regular employees, it should be 215 for company D and 238 for company A. 238 for company A and 215 for company D. Okay, and of course also with our actual, we can also do that. So change this one to, instead of subclass 3, we'll change this one to account title, and again we will get the result based on the account title and no longer on the subclass 3. So I hope you learned something from this tutorial, and thank you very much for watching. Again, if you want to follow or to do some exercises along with this YouTube tutorial, you can email me at acaskin2021@gmail.com, and I will be glad to send you the practice data for you to be able to follow the procedures that I taught you. So thank you very much for watching.